That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get this.
Bitch, you wanna take this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
Real sad. We in this bitch. Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I'm your host, NunFlyyer. And excuse me. And I'm here with my daughter and beautiful co-host, the Toes.
Yo, skis.
Hey man, 420. How about that? We're talking about and the super producer done popped in the building, y'all. Kingfish Mac is in the building.
OG Fishy Fizzle.
What up? What up? Happy
Merry
420.
motherfucking 420. Yes, sir.
What it
Merry
do?
420 in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Just like that. Hey.
Hey, I don't have one my lighter right. You know what I'm saying?
No matter where.
Like one for the 4-1. Hey, we got roll blunts already in the bitch, ready to go.
We go. It's gonna be a little.
Had to pop in on y'all for the 420 celebration. Here, let's start it off like this. Just to let the rest of the desert know that we with them too.
You know what I'm saying? Kush Stock 2024. We with it.
My bad.
Cause that's what you gotta do. Come on now, roll that shit. Write that shit. Smoke that shit. Pass that shit. Yeah. That's the process. Roll that
Kush
shit.
Stock 2024.
Pass that shit. Pass that shit. Roll that shit.
Kush Stock, you know what I'm saying?
Pass that shit. Yeah, that's the process. Kush Stock, we having a good time. Make some noise.
Roll that shit, like that shit, pass that shit. It's 420. Get with me.
420, the 420 special extravaganza in this bitch. Happy 420 to all my 420 friendly people out there. We've been smoking all day. At least I know I have.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I woke up hitting the fattest blunt ever. Yesterday, really, I started yesterday. Like, I pulled the bonds out. I had everything popping, everything going crazy. Yesterday.
Oh, that's one thing I ain't did. I ain't get to hit Octopussy yet. I gotta go get her. She's in the car though.
Yeah, you gotta hit that.
Yeah, for me,
I ain't got a chance.
420 is every day.
Yeah. That's Mando.
Just in light of
Instagram. I say I be coaching
the actual celebration.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just the essence of everybody really leaning into the pothead lifestyle and just bringing the joy out of it. Because, you know, the government and the controls try to always fuck up the vibe. So this is our day to just puff it all away.
And this is definitely a win for the hippies in this bitch, in the hippie spirit. Those of the hippie spirit, man, because can't keep a good weed down. You know what I'm talking about?
No, fuck no, you can't.
Right. So what you guys smoking on today?
You want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
Some snow caps and some knife. I mixed egg pipe and put a little snow cap on top of them. She a snowy egg, so.
All right. Me, I got some shit. I like to call it a homie special. I don't know what they call this shit, but I got a bunch of it that is fire. Let's see what the camera at.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got this shit from a partner, man. You know, I keep mines in the streets. But for the day, we gonna call it a 420 special. How about that?
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
And then I walked up to the corner dispensary store, and me and the old lady Marilyn, we hang out.
Got some Marilyn in the building.
Marilyn, okay.
Yes, indeed. That Marilyn OG.
Yeah.
Marilyn Jane around this bitch.
How she smoking?
She smoked pretty good. It's an OG.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we be off some indicas.
I was fine with the indicas. little sativa every now and then. I'll be off the Arvicas, sativas, indicas, hybrids, Afghans, all them. I fuck with the whole family, fuck with the whole line. You know what I'm saying?
Them indicas put you down. I was so high, I got the best sleep I had in a long time.
Yeah, them Afghanics be something on top of something else and shit, right? Like the Gorilla Glue and shit like that. Got them Afghani traits in them. Yeah, shit is hard to grow too.
Yeah, man. Them Afghans. And they short plants. They don't even grow to be that big.
Mm-hmm.
But they're powerful though.
They short and buff and sticky.
Yeah, they look like little football players. They're the football players of the weed world. Whereas, oh well, shit. We had the tallest basketball players. We was growing indoor 7-footers, man. We had straight Shaquille O'Neal's in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. When you were showing me the growing videos, I was
Skybox Organics, baby. This is what we do. Look at this.
Give secondary shit a lot of opportunities to get a little bit more light. We still got a lot of secondary shit going on here.
Yeah, we had the shit going on for real.
Yeah, we had. This is just
them plants right there was tall as me.
That's it. I'll say this is a piece of it. This dude had pictures standing next to them joints. Okay, we had to bend plants and stream them all across the other side because they was burning the lights and shit.
Tops off of these, and
it's crazy.
Did some drying. I just pulled these out of the drying.
This was the tops of them plants.
Back a little further.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is what we worked with on just the tops, and this is about 400 grams. On just the tops, wet with the stems.
See that tent right there? None had a tent the same size as that. He was doing his own growth. That's why he had the pink weed.
Get up in here. I'm on a fucking iPhone, so I don't know how close I can get up in here or how close you guys can get to see what.
You tap the screen and it would have cleared all that up.
Sky Lotus, nice.
That should look good. I want to see it.
Look at the colas on them joints, though. Look, oh, that's just crazy.
Beautiful.
Hey, daughter, oh mine, we used to really be growing our asses off, like really be trying to do our shit, indoor, outdoor, nigga. My house, his house, nigga.
It was a compost deal to me, nigga. Brian, nigga, that looked done.
Everybody was going up. We was trying to have it, man. That shit was fun as fuck for a minute. Growing is so fun to me.
Definitely doing our thing,
man.
You know, being a proponent of the culture for as long as I have been, you know, the growing seemed like the natural shit to do. The natural place to be.
Yeah, man. I mean, being an ever so humble student, because I was new to the culture when I got out. Like, I smoked plenty of weed, never tried to grow none.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Smoked plenty, never tried to grow. And
now we pretty much in the building. I done took some notes. I done tried some things, made plenty of calls. Cried about plenty of mistake.
Gotta get right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Having to get right.
Yeah, that shit was fun as fuck, man. Hey, so for the whole 420 thing, I figured it'd be good since we was blowing in our higher states of minds and consciousness to review one of the all-time classic movies. Well, okay, TV shows of our time, well, not even necessarily my time, but like my parents' time, right? Because, you know, we all hella close. We only like teen years apart, so
yeah,
not that far apart. But
it was of my
good
time.
times. Yeah, my man, exactly. So my uncle side, my mom and them time for sure. Yeah, bet. Now, the actual TV show, Beautiful Thing, I got it. It was dope. I mean, in terms of showing black people in the struggle. I didn't like on the original show. ToJo, I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes, I love good.
You have? Okay. So what I didn't like about the actual show was there was no room for advancement. Like they kept them stuck in that same rut with like nobody had aspirations for college. Nobody had aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like that about it. But either way, go.
Tell them what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Good Times, the actual TV show, the sitcom, the original. And I don't know when it started, but I was watching it in the early 80s, late 80s, early to mid 80s. I mean, and it played fucking at Nick at Night and all that shit. Like it's still on TV right now. It's still on syndication right now. But the actual sitcom, The Good Time, with JJ, Jimmy Walker, and all that, Michael and Thelma and them. You know what I'm saying? The TV show, the actual live action show was good shit. I believe, to see our people on screen counted for a lot. That example mattered. Yes. The cartoon on Netflix, though, the old reboot of the Evans' story. I can't say I feel the same about it. Now, unbeknownst to me, our super producer was ahead of the game. He already watched the episode or so. I asked my daughter to watch something so we could preview this joint.
I watched all the way up.
You know what I'm saying?
Episode,
and I think
it's not going to show anything due to like copyright shit.
Yeah, Netflix ain't playing.
They ain't fucking with you. But everybody know what we talking about though.
Yeah,
because it's all the shit. It's all the buzz.
Maybe find the trailer and pop that bitch up there because I know that's going to show. That's everywhere.
Right.
But I watched all the way through episode 7. I'm really anxious to finish the last few episodes so I can really finish it. But okay, so I just have like a few pointers. Like the idea of bringing it back because it was a good thing. When it was running, it was great for the people. How it was done, very poor taste. I feel like it was kind of like a slap in the face to black people a little bit, in a sense. That's just how I feel about it. Having a baby as a drug dealer is just like, it rubbed me all the way the wrong way, especially the fact you have like a teen son. Like, if you're going to do it like that, do it like that.
Let's check out the trailer.
Important news.
Yes, the state called and they want to cut you a disability check for your face. Hold up. You can get paid for that?
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit, me for not wearing a condom. Shadows fall over my heart. It all started with my grandfather, James Evans. My job as the man of this house is to take care of this family no matter what.
I just want to let you know I'm going to take good care of Gray.
Who is this nigga I'm about to kill?
Juan, my boyfriend. Daddy, let him go.
Baby, she come with me.
Junior's repeating the 10th grade for the 3rd time.
Is there anything you can suggest to help him get to the drive-thru?
Can you do OnlyFans? Take off your shoes. Let me see what kind of feet you working with.
I'll take you to the dark side.
Dear Black Heavenly Father,
College Redeemer,
if you could just help us.
Son, it's for you.
New phone. Who this?
All black, everything.
At least I ain't got that drug dealing baby under my roof no more.
Man, my mouth ready for some milk right now.
Okay.
Can I go now?
And that's yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's so many different things that just like rub me the wrong way. Way over sexualized. Like, I don't think kids are supposed to watch that at all. That's just my personal opinion. 1, 2.
Here, let me cut you off. Remember
Please.
where you are. Just to give the audience kind of like a capsulized update of what the animated Good Times is. It's not the Good Time. It's not like taking the Good Times series and then just animate. The storyline is that James and Florida Evans have grandkids now who are grown and who live in the projects. Those grandkids have 4 kids. 4 kids, right?
3.
The
baby, the girl, and the son.
Yes.
Okay. So the son, Junior, who is supposed to be like JJ, is just coming into manhood, learning how to be a man type of shit.
Yes.
The daughter, who is supposed to be like Thelma, is a social activist.
Yes.
And the baby, who is a baby, still on titty milk baby, is a quote unquote drug dealer. The drug he sells though is formula.
Well, no, he does not only sell from he sells pills and shit as well, but he be doing.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, see, he be doing the powder formula himself.
Oh, he be doing the powder.
He do that. That's his drug of choice. But he sells hardcore drugs to people. And it's crazy because it's like him and the daddy have this like never-ending war between each other because
young beef. You know what I'm saying?
Him and the daddy is like Meech and his dad on BMF.
Right.
Get the fuck up out of my house with this devil ass
with that drug dealer shit, yeah.
That drug dealer
literally.
shit. But at the same time, I might need you for something.
And then the little Elon Musk drop and all this stuff like that. It's just like I just feel like they're just trying to play in our face with another little show to make it LOL. But yeah, these projects are experiments and they're funny to us. That's what I got from it. Because that's the way it's portrayed in the show. And it's like, it's not. It's just people's lives. The lives that y'all motherfuckers just creating for these folks because that's where they are. And that's what they can afford to be.
So, for me, only watching one episode because that's all I can technically stomach of the shit. I don't like it. I even made it past the open scene. Okay, so the opening scene of the shit is hilarious. My man in the shower singing a duet with a roach. Which is ridiculous.
Come on.
Outside of that, even taking into consideration knowing that it ain't the same good times we all grew up in love, I always go into anything with an open mind, right? Like, and I see where they was trying to go. I just think that they went there way over the spectrum of it.
Oh, that's
like,
why
they
it's like
did
a
way
slap
too
in the
much.
face, like
Right.
hella bitches, over sexualized. Like, why is this nigga, big ass nigga, got his dick out in the first episode, wanging it around in front of his daughter?
Right.
I mean, even if he goes in his sunroom, nigga, get out the bed. You got to go to school. Pop, 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 pop. That's some more realistic shit versus you just standing in the middle of the fucking living room, butt ass naked.
But weird shit. Soap on your chest. So what I thought is
I didn't like that.
Within the first 5 minutes, what I felt like was that this show had white writers that looked at a bunch of blaxploitation movies and documentaries and rap music about the ghettos and the black ghettos and the projects, and they wrote from that perspective. Because in 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, okay, first thing you get is a bullshit ass rap intro. Right?
Yes.
Like no bars at all. No bars. Then, like Frank says, the opening scene is the dad in the shower singing the good times, the old good times intro with a fucking roach. Then when they pan around the bathroom is filthy. Right?
That's fuck.
The walls is all fucking spotted up. The mirror, when the mama comes in and opens up the mirror got all kind of stains and shit on the motherfucking rust stains or whatever. All this typical project nigga shit. Right?
Yeah.
The next scene, this nigga JJ is Junior, not JJ.
Sleeping on the pull-out bed is
crazy.
crazy.
This nigga's on the pull-out bed, oversleeping with a fucking Woody, and his mama talking about him having a wet dream, and she gonna have to fucking wash the sheets again, type of shit. Come the fuck on, man. What we doing here?
What are we
way
doing?
too much. That's what I'm saying. I think they took that.
It's a slap in the face.
They reached way too hard for the funny. Like they reached.
I didn't
way
laugh
too hard
not
for
once though. That's what's funny. I didn't even laugh like, and I'm an honest laugher. Like corny shit made me laugh. Like really funny shit. Like I'm a giggle, even if it's dark. Like I'm a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's fucked up. Something like that. I didn't catch that. I caught like, who the fuck do they think they are? Like, who the fuck do they think they are? And I'm just watching it. And with the daughter, the whole period thing, I did appreciate how in depth they went into it when it comes, because they went along with like talking about like the female development, because the daughter was around like 9 or 10, I guess, or younger, start to get their periods and stuff. But they did good.
Right, and then she got flies and shit all around her.
No, that was when she was
protesting.
She was on a hunger strike, yeah. And she said she won't eat or taking a shower to protest the poisons that they put in the food and in the water. So that was from that. But they did a little they did their thing with that part. But as far as all the rest of that shit, really, it's some good messages in there. I really don't understand them having the baby, Lil Baby, and Birdman as
or baby, yeah, as the gangsters,
the gangster baby drug dealer niggas. That was
so
crazy. And also, them playing on that kid trafficking shit did not sit well with me either.
See?
Because I don't know if y'all got that far, but
nope, I couldn't make it past one.
The baby, Lil Baby, and baby scooped the son, the little drug dealing baby.
Oh yeah, that was in the first.
Sell him to a white lady.
Right, to sell him to the white lady.
Oh, and she's like, this is why I don't.
The Cambodian
I don't buy. I mean, adopt American. Like, bitch,
right?
Come on.
Talking about we too hard to like.
Like,
yeah,
I did not appreciate that. Like,
I'm ready to take a selfie.
That's not a joke.
Nah, but that's actually fucked up because you putting that type of shit out there, and there may be little black kids that need to be adopted. Shout out to Angelina Jolie and them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wouldn't adopt you. Know what I'm saying? Good looking, nigga.
Well, that was for a cool little while. That was one of the nigga tropes and shit that we had against rich white folks or whatever and shit, right? That rich white women, instead of buying diamond rings, they just adopt a black kid.
Good looking. You know what I'm saying? Good looking now. That's getting our people out the motherfucking bullshit. Like, they gonna make it back to us regardless. Like, I ain't never had a problem with that.
I was just about to say, every single time, speaking about being a diamond troll, the little Elon Musk scene, basically, he got close to the family so that he could use them in his Mars experiment to repopulate Mars. He said he needed the black man's sperm, basically, to repopulate it with some strong people that can take the harsh environments. Because they can make it through whatever environment, no matter what it looks like.
I believe that, okay.
No matter how stressful, they need a black family to repopulate. I'm just sitting here like mind blown, jaw drop. It's just like y'all are telling us in our face, like we are it. We are the key to every fucking thing, nigga. And trying to make it a joke, all in the same rap, and putting it in our face. Like, we know y'all can do anything. But we suppress y'all, throw a dangling money in y'all face. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, that's basically what he was saying, because he just kept offering them jobs and saying money prices, and they just falling for it every single.
That's what I'm saying. What type of motherfucker okays this type of shit? Like, yeah, this is cool. Run it.
They own all this shit. They do that because they gotta tell us, nigga. That's what they doing in these projects. They using these folks as experiments.
So, I think that first of all, I ain't been in a project in a very long time.
Me either.
So I wouldn't technically know how they go right now, but I'm pretty sure they're not like that. We've advanced, we've evolved. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
also projects that have not.
You see what I'm saying? It's some projects that are nice. They a little ran down because people don't know how to take care of shit, and when you rent to low income people, they can be a little rough with it, but it's still cool. I don't think they're like that though. I don't think you'll walk into the average project housing development joint and see a nigga, or walk by and see a nigga serenading a roach on the corner on the porch while smoking the roach. Like, I just don't think you'll see that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it'll happen. So I just believe the writers, they reached way too far for the funny. Like, they went way too far that it ain't even funny. Like, it was unnecessarily written. Yeah. All of the stereotypes and tropes and shit that they put in there are all played out. Like niggas is tired of hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have did an actual cartoon about good times and made it funny, made it still the struggle, but not as stupid as they making it. You know what I'm saying? Not as overtly ridiculous as they got going on now. Like it just didn't have to be this ridiculous. It just didn't have.
It really did not. And I feel like though the first, good times, like you said, they didn't have a need or one for advancement. Where this one, they were more so trying to get more money or doing different things to get money and just doing whatever to get money. So showing that they wanted more. However, it's like how they're pushing it is completely wrong. So it's like I said, there was little things here and there dropped that was like, okay, little messages, little good subliminals, but the overall picture and idea what the hell was going on was not it. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. I couldn't get past the first episode, man.
Yeah, it was kind of stale.
Yeah, like they could have did something way better. Like they didn't have to be stupid ghetto like that. Like they could have been all right, just funny. Like they could have been a cartoon version of Blackish or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't have to be fucking. It could have been like some. It could have been like some Proud Family shit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they could have made them ghetto fab, middle
And
class.
And then another thing that kind of pissed me off, it was like the name of it is Good Times Black Again. So,
oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
I think y'all perception of black is.
That is so insulting, bro.
That
is some insulting shit. I didn't even think about that title like that though. That's crazy.
Like that's our perception of what black is. Like this is me really watching it for research purposes. Like I'm really just watching and seeing all this shit they're talking because, like I said, if it's good, I'm gonna give props. It just had some good parts, but overall, your shit.
So the funny thing is that those writers, first of all, the writers thought that they did an excellent job, right? They thought those jokes and shit was gonna hit. But the thing about it is that the people who had to actually voice the characters are actually mostly comedians, and that shit got past them. We talking about Tisha Campbell, Jay.
Bro, I heard some of the best people in there.
Slink Johnson, fucking Wanda Sykes, all these are the voices and shit that we're hearing to these people.
And
so,
Wanda knows
man. Y'all seen
doing that fucking OnlyFans line. Wanda, you know you're dead wrong for saying that fucking OnlyFans line. I'm right. There is no need for that. You sexualizing that little ass boy like that. Granted, you may have been talking to an adult in the studio, but bitch, it's not portrayed as an adult. It's portrayed as a child, and that's dead ass wrong. Let me see with your feet. It's just too sexualized. It's just weird as fuck. And this is the shit that the black culture and community make okay. It's okay to sexualize children. It's okay to do these things. It's okay to have drugs around kids. It's okay to no.
Yeah, but it's not. And they only see like white people can do that weird shit and get away with it because that's what they do. Like they can slide some shit in on the SNL sketch or some shit, and a motherfucker wouldn't say nothing about it. But nigga, we not them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are we even fucking around? Like that don't make no sense. Why would you even want to put that on our people like that? Like 80% of the shit that they did, the motherfuckers should be like, nah, we could have wrote this way. We could have wrote this a different way. Yeah, we could change this line here. Like all you black people that was writing, that was or voice acting or some type of actor that has some type of how do you say pull, for lack of a better word. Y'all could have been shut that shit up. Like you said, Wanda Sykes with that line, she didn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? She could have been like, you know how to sell candy bar. What's your hustle like? Like it could have been anything.
Or any like
anything.
You know how to play ball, nigga. With your shooting game.
It could have been anything.
You're not like
so
even all the way
that's
down to him being slow, or perceived as a slower kid, like not as smart. Y'all didn't have to throw the whole drug.
She could have said some. She could have said some. Let's get you streaming on some Kai Cenat type of shit, some kid shit.
But that's what I'm saying. And even the fact that he was kind of slow, we got those. That's the thing. So
I'm saying to the fact of, like how they played it, like okay, so that's a big epidemic that's pushing, especially in our culture, with the whole giving the kids drugs because like, why did y'all have to push that agenda even more? You know what I'm saying? We already know that that's the thing that people struggle with.
So my thing is, first of all, I want to say on behalf of me and mine, I don't do the medicating of the kids, man. It's they kids. They do kid shit. Let them run that energy out. They can let them, if they having troubles, give them attention in class. They can bring them to the side, get them tutoring, get them help. It doesn't take medicine, like nigga. Nah, we didn't do that. I said we give them ass whoopings. Ass whoopings for the right to sleep.
Come on.
I'm joking. We don't beat our kids like that.
No, but that's a fact though.
But it's all unnecessary. They kids, man. They are little bundles of fucking energy. This is what they do. That's all they are. They've only been here for a few amount of years. They are atomic bomb size energy balls. They gotta run that shit out. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that to them kids, man. Can't do that shit. Let them shine, man. Let them do their shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the thing that people don't do, and that's something that was literally portrayed in
the show, and that's
like they're like putting the son down, talking shit constantly, talking shit on her daughter, calling daughter ugly, saying she didn't get disability check for how ugly she is. Nigga, you're her dad. You're supposed to be the main person calling her beautiful, building her up.
Pops was calling her ugly too. I didn't know that. But see, that's the thing. Like, you get that type of shit on, like, excuse me, not to cut you off, but you get that type of shit on fucking Family Guy. Everybody just mad and niggas think that shit's funny. Nigga, that shit ain't cute.
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring that shit over here. You know what I'm saying?
But that was some white people shit. Cool, y'all.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That shit, because that's how y'all are with each other. But we, as black people, I feel like we try to raise kings and queens. So it's like we don't all the time. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that don't, but I'm just saying, like, people for hopes. There's a lot of people out here that's building their kids up and that's building their, you know what I'm saying, daughters and sons up to love themselves. It was just like a lot of just the parents bashing the kids, the parents not really focusing on being parents, more just doing shit just because, like, it wasn't really triggered, but it was just very, like, wow to watch. Like, this is how we are perceived as people, and to the society, like, that shit is actually okay.
Yeah, I hate that our people in positions to yay and nay shit, to approve or disapprove shit, or even to work on projects like this, right? I'm sure you get some type of script. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? I hope you motherfuckers ain't that desperate for dough or just to be on Netflix or just to have some credits on your IDBM or IMDb. I mean,
you never know.
I don't know, man. I'm not an actor, so I don't know how important that type of shit is. But to me, it don't seem like it would be that important because as an average nigga, I wouldn't do it. So
I definitely wouldn't do it. Or even if I did do it, I would have changed some shit up. But he would have to look at me like, I'd be like, nigga,
yeah, but then 9 times out of 10, you change all the shit up, and then they go cut your shit out, and then eventually dismiss you from the project, like, because you ain't trying to make us look silly, and that's apparently what the whole goal of the shit is.
Cool.
So I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even fucking just indulge in that type of shit. Like, I'll let the next nigga do it. I ain't mad at you if you do. I think you stupid if you do, but I ain't mad at you. Do your shit. It's just not something I don't think you stupid. If you need to do that bad, man, do your shit. But man, to each his own, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. It ain't on you to save the world. Get your dough for sure. Bet that. I just wouldn't have done it because it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary for me. To me, I mean. You know what I mean? But if you got to get that paper, man, get your paper. That shit. No, all that shit.
I feel to get your paper right.
All that shit.
A lot of, probably most of the black actor or, you know what I'm saying, comedians that were doing that came from
we would have been doing some revising the scripts.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, but at the table reading, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, it seems like their point is to make us look like they did. And for all those who wasn't with it, eventually would be some type of cutout or just dismissed from the program. Because unless the writers are black, like the people who are in positions to greenlight this shit, their intentions are to protect the images of black people, and that's apparent, right? So all the black people who doing the voices on the show, their intentions ain't to protect their asses either. So if their agenda is to make us look stupid, they'll find people that are willing to go along with that agenda. Is basically what I'm saying.
And they found
you know
a plethora of what I thought was great fucking people, but
I still think they're great people. They probably needed the dough, bro. Like I'm not tripping that. You can't.
It's like when you're saying this shit, you're not thinking like, damn.
Man, they ain't out here murdering nobody. They went, got a part on the Netflix show. They getting their paper for the show. They didn't write the shit. At least that's what they gonna hide behind. And I'm just getting this paper. So let that be that. All I'm trying to say is, it ain't for the betterment of the people. So
that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, nigga, if y'all putting out shit, I just feel like it should have been more positive. Like more positive. It was all about black shit, but it's like all the bullshit that's been the compromisations and problems and situations that we've had to be put in, and the struggles that we've had to try to overcome as a society. It's like it's all a joke. Like ha ha ha. Nigga, this is real struggles that people have to like get over. Some people can't even sit somewhere without jumping because they so used to roaches swallowing on them or something, like things that, you know what I'm saying, like traumas that people have developed because they've actually lived through these things. And it's not a funny situation how it's played up, the fucking roaches laughing and floating around or your house getting flooded. Nigga, I've been through that shit is not cool. Like it's not a funny thing. Like they did a whole, I think it was like 2-3 episodes of their house flooded, and it's like, nigga, y'all trying to make it funny. Honey, come out here and get your food before it gets soggy. Nigga, that shit's not hilarious.
I think those kind of jokes, right, have existed in black comedy. The ghetto jokes, right? The ghetto fabulous, or just all the just
ghetto fabulous
roaches. It ain't even ghetto fabulous. Just the
trope, of what the ghetto's supposed to be or what they think it is.
I think all those jokes were directed to an audience of blacks who didn't live like that, so that they could laugh at it and feel a little bit of superiority. Damn, we ain't living like that type of shit. Right?
Okay.
And I think that white people just kind of started to believe that was the truth about it. It's the same thing with gangster rap, right? Gangster rap hit, and they was talking about gang banging, right? Gang banging is selling crack cocaine, right?
Okay.
In the ghetto, right? In the lower socioeconomic areas, black areas of the country, right? Mm-hmm. Especially Los Angeles and New York. The thing about it is that it's an inaccurate representation, because most of the people who live in those areas don't do crime.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You feel what I'm saying? But by the time NWA got to Idaho, they believed that, number one, Compton was the fucking projects, which is so not,
especially back then.
Right? Like, shit, they got horses in Compton type of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got smaller streets, but they got sprawling shit. And the projects is not Compton. Feel what I'm saying? And then secondly, that everybody, that Compton, South Central Los Angeles were all areas that was so rife with the gang banging and shit that it was dangerous for anybody else, because that was the majority of what was going on. The majority of what was going on is people like our parents and shit, right?
Yep, middle-aged working people.
You know what I'm saying?
Working people.
And looking at us, the few of their kids who did turn out like that, as what the fuck are you doing? This is not what we taught you. You know what I'm saying? You can't come to church on Sunday and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? With granny knowing that you've been out fucking spraying the other block and shit Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? You fall all the way out of fucking touch with all those foundational shits that you was raised with. Most of us was raised in the church.
Right.
And they
You
joked
feel what I'm
about
saying?
that as well.
All right.
They joked about that as well in the sense of them trying to get the judge and the baby baptized, and the lady
In order for Black Jesus to help. Black
was-
Jesus is gonna help anyway.
and that's what the lady said. It was like a ghetto baptism. It wasn't even like a real baptism. It was a ghetto one. She was
Yeah,
like,
it was in.
honestly,
it was
my
in, it
holy
was in
water.
shop, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last shot.
It
Yeah,
was in the beauty
She's like,
shop.
my holy water didn't help him. He needs a little bit more than my holy water and shit. Then they started naming, I guess, all the disciples and shit like that. And I'm just sitting here just jaw drop like everything is a joke.
But see though, but on the same point that Mac was saying though, we got a lot of bad press during the 80s when it came to the crack epidemic in general, because the whole war on drug was a war on Black people that just so happened to sell drugs. It had nothing to do with drugs in general, nigga. So we got that whole bad rep with that, and then of course the Dawn of Gangsta rap. But that was reality rap from point of view of a minute size, from a small view, because most of the people on the blocks was middle-aged working people, man. In my grandma's house. My grandma been living here all her life. You know what I'm saying?
The crack epidemic became what is known as an epidemic, because at first it was just a war on drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time I went to the pen and shit for being a crack dealer and everything that came along with that shit, it was the war on drugs. And then after that, you got the fucking the anti-crime bill, right? The shit that
with
they
the
talk
3 strikes
about,
shit.
Biden, right? 3 strikes and all that shit, right?
I got
then
one
when it,
about that too, specifically about
when
that.
it, when it became an epidemic, when crack started reaching the inner country, right? Midtown America, not Black America,
The
farmland,
Oklahomas and
you know,
Nebraskas and Colorados
right.
and
When it became they kids who was now addicted to crack and getting caught with dope, then it became an epidemic, and that's when you started hearing about diversion programs. But most of us didn't qualify for diversion because we had already caught 2 cases. You know what I'm saying? Did some county jail time. And some shit.
And they don't force the nigga on some. They don't force the nigga trying to sell into pleading out to being some type of user. So that burnt the nigga whole shit. To you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Come on, man.
So now you don't qualify for the diversion shit.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Now you get caught with them 3 rocks and your ass is on Chino fucking
going upstate, baby. You see, he going upstate, baby. You know what I'm saying? Catch the goose, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right on the motherfucking goose.
Lord.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? All the inner, mainstream America, the heartland kids, they would get caught and they would do everything that they could to stop this kid from having to go do time. You in rehab, you in boot
trying to
camp,
send that nigga send him to the army and shit. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then when you finally do go to the pen, it ain't for the dope. It's for some dope related shit, right? You didn't got caught with, walking down the street with somebody's TV in a motherfucking shopping cart or some shit like that, right?
On some smoker shit.
Knowing that you didn't burn every bridge in your fucking life at this stage of the game and shit, right? So your family is glad for your ass to go to the fucking penitentiary and hopefully get you some help and some more shit. In the meantime, nigga like me, my kids, or whoever the fuck, right? Again, you get caught with them 3 rocks, and the first time they talking about manufacturing and distribution, and you like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
How am I looking at 10 years? Negotiated down to 5 with half type of bullshit.
And a strike. Don't forget the strike, nigga. Don't forget the strike. Nigga. Don't forget that. You gotta take that with you. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga coming out as a felon, like, you don't never do your time, right? Like, you do your time and then you come out and you do time on the street because you got a whole 13 months worth of parole, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever is equivalent to your actual sentence, right? So if you did 4 years, they can have your ass up there for 4 years fucking around with you. You know what I'm saying? Violating you, 10-day violation, all this kind of fuck shit. Like, fuck.
Wow.
Can a nigga ever get fucking passed?
No.
Not if them penitentiary systems or beds ain't full, or the county jail beds ain't full.
You out here with a job, you got a job, you going to fucking fried French fries at Popeyes or some shit, right? 4 days a week for 6 hours. And, you hate doing it, but you got to do it because you got the little baby. You know what I'm saying? Little mama, her little job and shit. She trying to go to school and work 3 hours a day. And all of a sudden, these motherfuckers talking about, this blunt, this half a blunt that was in your baby mama's ashtray type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Here, by the way, you can do this motherfucking 8 months with half on a violation, or you can go to the full board and they can give you 12 months. What?
And to make that even more fucked up is the little baby that we talking about, he don't even sell drugs, so he can't bail your ass out.
Come on.
Whole time. Whole time you just fucked up.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how they do us though. And I think that to not put more positive images, even if you do got to highlight some of the struggle, it's better ways to highlight that struggle, man, and show our people coming out on top of that shit, like, because we need images in the shit, right? But that's like, but here's what's fucked about that though. We talking about animated though. That's kids like colorful shit. You know what I'm saying? Kids and women like colorful shit.
So that's why I said it's not for kids, because I feel like a lot of kids are going to be drawn to it because it's so lively and it's so pizzazz and wazz and so much bullshit going on in it. But reality is brain rotting as fuck, because that's not what they need to be looking up to or living up for.
Right. So you could they could have did it a whole different way. Okay, so like take the Boondocks, right?
Man,
the Boondocks, for example.
Come on.
Right. So
you niggas live in a rich ass neighborhood.
None of them characters on the Boondocks is a proper representation of some, good black citizen type of shit, right?
Right.
However, the whole social commentary that the Boondocks is about, right, kind of fits the characterization of all those different characters.
They sum up a whole bunch of different of our people into that show so well. The different types of our people. Because we're all not a monolith, bro. We have the Toms, we have the Gangstaliciouses, we have the Thug Differences, we have the Pops, we have the Militant Cat. So we have all the
badass kids that think they grown as fuck that can hang with any and everybody.
There's not a show who done that better, bro.
We got the little that's smart as fuck that's gonna know he's gonna make it out and that's gonna focus on some shit. We got all of these. That's why I love the Boondocks, because granted it was crazy as fuck, maybe not for kids.
Yeah, they did that shit. They said they said.
But they had a lot of lessons, and I learned a lot. I personally did as a black kid. I learned a lot from that show. So it's like I said, they only did 10 episodes because they knew what the fuck they were doing. They just wanted to test it out, put it out there, see what people have to say about it. And I also, like another point that I was going to say about the anti-violence and anti-drug thing. So at one point in the show, the mom becomes like the president of the project, is what they call it. And she, knowing the two biggest like kingpins in the project at that moment, I guess it was two younger boys that stayed in the complex with her. She pulled both of them to the side, told them, it's a peace war type shit. We're not doing this. Take all their guns. They respect her because she, of course, like an older woman. So they, they agree to it. The police, the mayor, some other people kidnapped her and basically like try to shut her down. Like, where the weapons at? Where everything at? We need to put them back on the streets because you hurting us now. Without us hitting our quotas, without certain things happen, we need the chaos so we can function. Everybody at barbecues and having a good time. That's not the agenda.
Messy.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like, and then so she decides like, I don't really care too much that deeply anymore about being president that much because they want this chaos. They want this to happen. This ain't on us. They're making us do this. So we just gotta get used to this. And they just sit in the room while it's like hella gunshots going on outside the apartment complex or whatever the case may be. It's just like put it in our face. We could be a sound of people. We could be unity, having it all. We could be happy, vibrating high, doing things, have a cookout, being friends. But guess what? They want that black on black. They want that.
Well, they played that same trope out in they clone Tyrone, remember?
Yes.
How they keep the chaos going in order to keep the malt liquor and all that shit. So yeah. I guess it's always
and the chicken. Don't forget the chicken.
Don't forget the goddamn chicken. Yeah.
They cloned Tyrone. It came across my timeline and shit, right? Talking about, do I want to watch it again? Like, nah, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Once is enough. It was cool for what it was. We seen it. It was seen.
That real G the first time. I'm good.
Hey, so I just think that they could have did this a little bit better. They didn't. That's okay. Hopefully, it's a no watch for me, man. I'm not no fucking critic. Y'all probably don't give a damn what I'm talking about anyway. But I wouldn't watch it. It was I couldn't watch past the first shit. I didn't like it. It was bullshit. My daughter is a hell of a researcher though. She gets balls deep into this type of shit.
I have to.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she's a girl. She can get balls deep in stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I like to get balls.
I'm just trying to get used to when to say pause.
Okay, right on. Practice it. That's pause practice.
Pause practice like a motherfucker.
That was the one. But fact, I definitely have to dive deep because I'm gonna catch all the BS. And as soon as I sensed it, I was like, I have to see how far they're gonna
see where it go. Yeah.
Like I had to see when I seen that dad butt ass nigga in that living room, and the daughter is just like gobstopped that she's looking at her daddy wee wee, and I'm like, why is this okay? Why is this okay? After I seen that, I said, yeah, I gotta see how this goes. Then they did the whole scene with mom and daddy having sex, kids petrified and shit. It's just like, I
didn't see none of that. I didn't even make it to.
When I say they took it there, babe, they took it there and back, and then was there again, and came back again, and was there again, and came back. The only thing that I did appreciate that they did that was very fluid throughout the entire show was, even though the dad and the son and the family, you know what I'm saying, parts they were like feuding and then deal with each other, they all still held that unity. Like, shit down bad. All right, I'm gonna put everything to the side and go help this person, or I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this person back, or whatever the case may be. Like that, I give in. But they even played on the family turning on each other as well. They had the son playing against the dad in the pool game, about to take all their rent money, nigga. Their lights and heat was off. And the son playing at the pool game against the daddy to take the money, so they ain't got no heat money. Like, what? Why? Why is y'all doing that? They need these lights. They just played on every. When I say they played on every single little thing, every
stereo,
every single one. They hit it like ding, 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 ding. LOL, 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 LOL. No, bitch, it's not funny.
So I take it you wouldn't recommend it either, then, huh?
No.
So would you be surprised?
My friend said she's watching it like on her own, but she don't watch it with her son. Her son, one of those nosy kids, like, ooh, what's so she's trying to figure out how to navigate that. But yeah, she said she.
Okay, so would you be surprised if they had a season 2, or do they have a season 2, or do you know?
As far as I know, it's only 10 episodes, but the way I feel like it's going to end, they're gonna try to push more. But I feel like they really just dropped these 10 episodes so that we could just to see how people will react. If we get in the top, what is that, 10?
They want to buy 20 more.
You know what I'm saying? It was if they get in the top 10, if people have good reviews on it, if you know what I'm saying, just see.
Let's
see if they let us play in their face like this, like they did. They clone Tyrone. Let's see if we can push this one too.
I'm gonna suggest they take that money and go ahead and give somebody that ain't that funny as a comedy special, because that seems to be what they do. So I think they should take that money and do that. I don't recommend a second season of this shit. However, back to the whole point of the show, that 420 shit, y'all. For everybody out there that is smoking and do smoke, do all that shit.
Yeah,
happy 420, man. Get hella high, man. High voltage, high vibrations, high power, goddammit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Higher learning, higher burning.
Yeah. Hey, elevate that shit. Elevate that shit. You know what I mean? I hope everybody 420 is a great one. As ours is definitely gonna be. Happy that we can be here for you with this show, man. And we'll see y'all next Saturday. Oh, like, share, subscribe. Do all of that cool shit because we need y'all to do that. Especially the subscribing and the sharing part. Those two parts are important.
Share with everybody.
Do that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see it up there.
You see it. You know what I'm saying? Do that. You know what I'm saying?
And
we'll be back.
So hit me.
One time. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Follow back. Hit me.
All the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I talk back.
All the time. That's what it's made for. Yeah. So we'll see y'all next Saturday, though. Peace.
That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't gonna get it this
Bitch, you gonna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.